Good evening and welcome to the House of Commons here in London tonight to celebrate the UK Top 100 Asian Restaurant Awards 2026. I'm Mary Lutramsal and tonight I'll be speaking to special guests, amazing nominees and talented award winners, so stay with me to see who is behind the success. How are you finding this year compared to other years in the sector, in the hospitality industry?
I'd say it's very difficult because with what's happening in the country, a lot more businesses are folding, unfortunately.
And I think Yao was doing a fantastic job with the Asian Curry Awards and the events that he's doing, putting on and supporting the members and the community and the restaurant people as a whole. So, and Square Mile Insurance obviously have been here from day one when Yao first started out many years ago, 15 years ago.
So here I am with Apple from the accountancy sector in hospitality. How can restaurants improve their accountancy?
Number one, they're going to have a good accountant. Number two, they're going to know what they're doing, especially with the numbers. And they're going to make sure that they don't have enough wastage, and they're going to work with their current data. And to work with current data, they must have their numbers in the softwares that the numbers actually live, that's not very old. Let's say if I have the information up to yesterday, then I can make the decisions based on what are the assets I have, what are the liabilities I have. So if you ask me one question, how can they improve? Number one, by learning and investing in technologies.
That is really good. And also, do you work with a team? Because that sounds like a lot of areas to cover.
Of course, I have a team of accountants, and the company is called Taj Accountants, TAJ, and we work with modernizing businesses, especially providing the modern technologies. And nowadays, we are talking about AI, MTDs. We make sure that our clients are compliant, and at the same time, they're using the modern technologies. We train them as well at the same time.
That is such an interesting topic. We could be here all night talking about AI and new technologies. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
My name is Sean Good. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Kingfisher Drinks. We have been a long-term partner and supporter of the Asian Catering Federation, so delighted to be here in a sponsorship and enjoyment networking capacity this evening. We've worked with Yawar and the team now for a number of years, and this is a fantastic operation for everyone to come together to celebrate the hospitality sector, but also face into some of the challenges that we all have. And how can we do more to secure support from government?
Can you tell us a little bit about those challenges?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the majority of the pressure is in small and medium-sized businesses within the UK. And unfortunately, the increase in government intervention, whether that be national insurance, rates, business rates that are no longer getting any relief. There's no relief on VAT any longer also. All of these are contributing towards costs escalating within an independent restaurant sector. So my worry is that the entrepreneurial spirit that's within these independent, fantastic restaurants is really under pressure.
A very warm welcome to the Top 100 Asian Restaurants 2026. Now, spice lovers across the UK can find inspiration from this year's Top 100 Curry Restaurants Guide, which showcases the very best Asian cuisine in offer in their local area. The guide features the best curry houses in the UK, chosen by public vote and recommended by the Asian Catering Federation's esteemed panel of curry-loving experts. Today is all about celebrating excellence across the hospitality sector, recognising the restaurants, teams and individuals who continue to set the benchmark for quality, innovation and consistency right across the UK. The Asian restaurant industry has long been a cornerstone of British dining. It has shaped tastes, brought communities together and created spaces where culture, heritage and modern creativity come together. Over the past year, the sector has certainly continued to navigate a challenging environment, something I know will resonate with you all. Rising costs, evolving consumer expectations, and ongoing economic pressures have all tested businesses across the board. And yet, what we continue to see is resilience. Restaurants are adapting, innovating, and finding new ways to connect with their customers. They are investing in their crucial teams, embracing new ideas, and continuing to deliver exceptional dining experiences day in and day out. This industry is not just about food, of course, we love it, but it is also very much about you, its people. It is about community. It's about creating experiences that stay with us long after we leave the table. The contribution of this sector to the UK economy remains hugely significant, supporting thousands of jobs and local businesses across the country. At the same time, it continues to enrich the cultural fabric of Britain, with Asian cuisine firmly embedded at the heart of the nation's food scene. Today, we recognise the very best of that. The top 100 Asian restaurants represents more than a list. I think I need my glasses on. It reflects the standards, ambition, and dedication that define this industry. So, this evening, we celebrate the businesses that continue to lead from the front, those who have built strong reputations, loyal communities, and a lasting impact within the sector. Before we move to today's awards, we are pleased to be joined by a number of distinguished speakers who continue to support and shape this industry. To open this evening's proceedings, please welcome the man of the hour, as always, Asian Catering Federation Chairman, Mr. Yawar Khan.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I'd like to welcome the member of the parliamentarian, Lord, and the business leader and hardworking people from all over the UK here. So I can see this restaurant coming, one of the best restaurant and catering leaders come across the country. So, and it is a very many place, lovely weather, Thames, and a historical place. So it is, we are proud to putting the Asian community in a one platform, and we can see many diverse cultures there in the one room. So welcome you to the parliament there. Thank you very much. So yes, we here to celebrating the industry success. So I'd like to highlight some of the issues we are facing in the industry at the moment. Is especially this skills shortage and immigration issue, and it is a massive big one. Just recently, is a many change come to our immigration section and affecting the hospitality sector. Even we done campaign and we write letter to the Home Secretary as well about the patent system, which one is didn't much response out of it. But I think we should have to stay lobbying there, because recently the goalpost has been changed by the government. We got there some skilled staff who came there a few years back, about last 5-6 years. It was a skill for the 5 years. We had a little bit lower wages, which one industry can afford it. Then they put the wages up. They have to be a minimum salary going up to a certain figure. And some of the restaurant at the moment, it's not possible to meet the threshold. Is a high salary to employ the chef. So it is the biggest damage happening to our industry as well. So is the member of parliamentarian here, Rosanoli, and I hope we're going to take this thing to the parliament, and we need a more recognition, support this thing there. Also, the biggest killer about that is just, go on this recent, the political thing in the world, all the thing, prices going up, minimum salary going up. So that is another issue we have as the industry is struggling, and a lot of restaurant is going underwater. It is a very challenging time we're going through for the last few years. So I'd like to highlight it, and also I can see our organization leader here from Wali Khan from BCA and Chamber of Commerce and other, and the Malaysian and Chinese there. And I'd like to we all have to work together, and we have to all talk to our local member of the parliamentarian. She is supporting there. So it's a very difficult time because it's our Asian Catering Federation is only organization in the UK. We are very proudly represent the wider Asian restaurant, not just a Bangladeshi, Indian, Nepali, give all the Asian food. So we are proud to be there. Also, you can see in a room, we are across the country, most probably you can find most of every country is representing here from Asian country there. So this is our issue, need to be addressed. Also business rate, food price, all these things going there as well. So anyway, after all there, we are still celebrating. They are all hardworking people here, and we are coming into such a lovely place. And let's celebrate the industry today. And we are presenting the world some of the highest price to some of the top restaurants there, and there's nobody things. So it will go up there. So I'd like to thank you everyone once again, and we will come back again. And I'm pleased, and I look forward to hear from the member of the parliamentarian and how they can support our industry. And thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm working as a restaurant consultant, helping some hotels, restaurants, and I'm the judge on the Asian Catering Federation for all the competitions. So I'm part of the Asian Catering Federation.
That's so exciting. So you got to try a lot of food.
Yes, you see, within our industry now, as you know, London is the capital of dining out, and Indian food plays a very big role in UK. So there is a intense competition within the restaurants. So during these competitions, when we judge, it gives us the insight and understanding of the young chefs, how creative they are, where they're going right, and wherever they need guidance, we help them to, guide. We guide them to the right direction.
That's very generous, and I'm really looking forward to seeing who is winning tonight.
Well, you're going to love it. There are some restaurants from all over UK. Top 100 is a tough task for the judges, but we have come up with it, and I wish all of them all the best. It'll be great to see how many really are at the top, and having 100 restaurants is a large number.
How are you feeling tonight? How do you find it in regards to other years?
Actually, every year we have this function in the House of Lords. At this time, he's going to hold it in House of Commons. So usually all the restaurants that we have picked up as a winner of the award, all the restaurants that is highly recommended, will get an award for this event.
Professor Chowdhury tonight that has been here many times. How are you finding the event this year compared to other years?
This is a very dynamic organization, bringing together people from many different catering interests and industries. And the great thing about it is that the vibe, the atmosphere that comes along is amazing. You can see around with so much energy, and it's a beautiful day. So to be here is wonderful.
The sun is out, so I will agree on that. And how is this event important for networking and building a connection also in the sector for restaurant owners, for chefs?
I think the catering industry is going through a difficult time, with costs going up, with staffing crisis and so on. So when people get together, they're able to share ideas, share stories, and that networking is invaluable for those that are finding it difficult. Those that are doing well, they can share ideas. It's one of those things that's wonderful to be, and the venue is ideal to be around, because this is where everything happens.
I'm now with guest Councillor Hoke, which is very special because it's coming from Stonehenge to represent that sector, that area. How do you see this sector, the hospitality, around that side of the UK?
Given the challenge throughout the Great Britain, Salisbury is doing well because of that promotion and the encouragement that we often provide. An event like that really encourages people to do more, because Indian restaurants are suffering, but Yaur Khan always always has been really good to this industry, and having a promotion like that, integrating with people, you learn a lot of things, how you can promote your business, and I think that's why I'm here, to see that and learn as well, to support this industry which is day-to-day failing.
That's really important to restaurant owners and for food lovers. And what type of challenges do you see the sector is facing right now?
I think it's the decline of, previously it was the food and the promotion. At the moment it's all about Instagram, it's all about TikTok, it's all about finding a unique dish that can produce to people, and those are the challenges. A lot of the elderly people who's running the restaurant at the moment, they are not involved, and I often say social media is the forefront of the curry industry currently, and that's what we need to know. We need to promote and promote. That is the thing. The message needs to be out there to young people.
To modernize.
Yes.
It's a real pleasure to be here, and I really want to extend a very warm welcome to everybody here to the Palace of Westminster. We very thoughtfully cleared all the MPs out yesterday so that you could have the place to yourselves tonight, and I'm delighted to see that you're making the very best use of the space. So I really hope you have a wonderful evening, and I am looking at the starters, and I have to say, honestly, the meal that you can look forward to tonight certainly looks like, dare I say, a bit of a step up from what MPs normally get on a Thursday evening. It's a real pleasure to be here at the awards with the Asian Catering Foundation. It's such an important industry, and that's why it's so wonderful to have you here in the heart of Parliament, because it's such an important industry, and you're right at the heart of British culture, leisure, hospitality. In every corner of the United Kingdom, in every town, in every village, there is an Asian restaurant of some kind or another. And I think if you stopped anyone in the street and asked them to name some of their favourite dishes, they would talk about things like a tikka masala, a pad thai, a Chinese crispy duck. They're very much part of the fabric of British life, and the success of your sector really demonstrates what kind of country Britain really is. We're welcoming to strangers, we're open to new ideas, we want to try new things, and we see a value in there being a huge range of different options for us all to try. And above all, I think what British people really, really value about their local Chinese restaurant, Indian restaurant, Thai restaurant is that they're small businesses, they're family affairs, they're bringing jobs right into the heart of their communities. They very much form part of their communities on the local high streets, which means so much to people. And I'm thinking about my own experience and in my own constituency of Richmond Park in southwest London. One of the things I personally value very much about my local Indian saki on Ham Parade is the vast range of different dishes on the menu, because it suits, there's some of the very fussy palates in my family, and we can all find something to enjoy when we go to our local Indian restaurant. But I'm also thinking about the new restaurant that's just opened opposite Richmond Station, Cinnamon Bazaar, and I was lucky enough to go there a few weeks ago to enjoy an afternoon tea, which you don't normally expect in an Indian restaurant, but they're bringing Asian flavours to a traditional afternoon tea, and I have to say it was absolutely spectacular, which really reflects, I think, the innovation that's going on all the time in your sector, which is very, very welcome. Just reflecting on some of those issues that have been raised, and I think MPs of all parties understand the pressures that so many small businesses, high street businesses, and particularly hospitality businesses are facing at the moment. Energy costs, business rates, and I think the general pressure that most families are facing in their household incomes at the moment means often very little money left over at the end of the week for a takeaway curry or a night out for a Chinese. And that's something that the Liberal Democrats are working really, really hard in Parliament to try and address. We're calling on the government to do more about energy bills. We want to see more action on business rates in particular, and in particular in the hospitality sector. But I think above all, what we want to see is more opportunities for young people to find employment, to find meaningful employment. And we've seen time and time again the hospitality sector, but particularly Asian restaurants and that thriving part of that hospitality sector offers so many opportunities for young people. And that's one reason why we really, really want to see your sector thrive. So thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you for having me, and I really hope you all have a wonderful evening. Very best of luck for the awards, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Sarah, thank you. Please just stay with us on stage for one moment. Yawar has a thank you gift for you, and we will take a quick photo. Good luck carrying them home. Sarah, thank you very much, and lovely to see you. I'm sure I will see you again soon. Please join me in welcoming another of my regular guests, another voice from Parliament who continues to champion communities across the UK. Rushanara Ali, MP for Bethnal Green and Stepney. Rushanara, welcome.
Well, thank you, Samantha, and good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I want to begin by joining my colleague Sarah Olney in welcoming you all to Parliament, to the Palace of Westminster. It's wonderful to see you all here on a Thursday evening, livening and brightening this room up. Normally, you know, when we're here late at night, we're having dinner as a buffet here. And Sarah's right, the food is not anywhere near as good as what you've got tonight. So a hugely warm welcome to you all here. And thank you very much for inviting us. I know there are other colleagues here as well, parliamentarians, even though it's a Thursday and we're actually in recess. Because I know how important this industry is to all of us, across parties, in different parts of the country, in our constituencies. And in that spirit, I want to pay tribute to Mr. Yawar Khan for all the work you do with your team in championing and campaigning for this industry as chair of the Asian Catering Federation and the Asian Curry Awards. So can we start off by giving him a big round of applause, please? I know he's blushing. I'm making him blush. And, you know, you're a tireless lobbyist for better conditions for this sector and, you know, the SME sector more generally. And I know in opposition, when I served as Shadow Investment and Small Business Minister, the advocacy and lobbying you did, and others in the room, in the curry industry do, in the leadership of the British curry industry and catering industry. I know that this industry is the backbone of our communities. I know that because every part of the country has a restaurant that is a hub for those communities. And parliamentarians know that because, of course, those of us who are lucky enough to have many restaurants in our constituents, many Asian restaurants. But there are others who have one or two, and they are the kind of linchpin. So Mr. Khan already mentioned the issues that affect the industry. Doesn't matter who's in power, these issues are important issues for the sector. So for each one of you, wherever you live, the conversation starts, I'm stating the obvious, with your local member of parliament. It's when they come to dine in your restaurants. That's the best time to lobby them about the issues that are affecting the industry. Because when you've got many MPs speaking in Parliament about the issues that are affecting your industry, that makes the argument stronger. That means that there's more attention being paid by the relevant government ministers and the officials in the relevant government department. So it's got to be a collective effort to highlight the issues that continue still to affect the industry. This industry is worth some £4 billion. Many thousands of jobs up and down our country. It powers growth in our country. That's £4,000, but then the knock-on effect, £4 billion, but then the knock-on effect, the multiplier effect to the economy is great, even greater. Not to mention the community benefits that we've seen for generations. and the cultural benefits, the benefits of highlighting who we are as a country through the cuisine we provide. Because actually what this industry has demonstrated is that, imagine a world where you didn't have the cuisine that's represented in the Asian catering sector. Well, to quote the old goodness gracious me sketch, we'd be eating a lot of very bland dishes when we went out for a meal. So, we've got much to be proud of in terms of the way that our cuisine represents who we are as a country, the diversity, the dynamism, and the strength of our country. So, turning to the challenges, since this Labour government came into power, we have focused on ensuring we have economic stability after years of economic instability, which affected small and medium-sized businesses extremely badly. We've been focused on making sure that businesses can thrive, and this government has already invested £4 billion to address the challenges pointed out around business rates. So the Chancellor announced at the start of this year a £4 billion support package for business rates, ensuring that most small businesses with property values under 100,000, for example, and any increases to business rates this year will be capped to 15%. I also know that the Chancellor is committed to making sure that we cut the unnecessary burdens that business administration and regulation can create for businesses. And we're also committed to saving UK businesses nearly £6 billion a year by the end of this Parliament. That's just in relation to the small and medium-sized businesses. But in terms of growth and investment, there's a big job to do in this government through establishing the National Wealth Fund and many other funds. Is focus on increasing growth in this country because we need that growth. And this sector is critical to that growth. On the issues that Mr. Khan raised that affect the industry directly, please, as I say, contact your members of Parliament, highlight the issues that concern you so that we can all work together to highlight those concerns to the government ministers. Thank you all so much for all that you do, for the jobs you've created and sustained in our constituencies. And it would be remiss of me not to talk up the businesses in my own constituency. Brick Lane is one of the original places where the curry industry began, and the backbone of the community, British Bangladeshi community, in terms of the contribution made there. And that has spread up and down the country in terms of what others have done. So, thank you for all you do in this really important industry. And thank you very much to your contribution to our society and our economy. Thank you.
So we are here with last year apprentice. How do you find the sector this year? How is that different to last year?
Well, last year this event was held in a different venue in the terrace. So it's great to be here and for people to experience the dining facilities here in Parliament, and for so many people to come together to celebrate the achievements of the Asian curry industry, and to also make sure that people are recognised for their effort in the way that they're supporting jobs and the economy through this industry.
How do you think is the best way to support the jobs, the sector, the food, and the economy, because it's the economy as well, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, this industry is worth billions and creates a lot of jobs, and across communities around the country, in every part of the country, there are restaurants who are part of local communities. So, the contribution is enormous. And obviously the best way to do that is to make sure that people enjoy their local restaurants and support them, their local businesses by, eating out, but also for government to support them. And that's what this government's doing, ensuring that our businesses get the support they need, but also by ensuring that we've got a stable economy. Over the past decade, there have been huge challenges for the economy, and what's really important is to make sure that there's economic stability, that small and medium-sized businesses get the help they need, and also that we celebrate the achievements, which is what this event's about.
It is so important because it's also bringing a lot of cultures together, a lot of people to know what restaurants to go to or who to support. So thank you so much for joining us and enjoy your evening.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So I'm now with this special guest, Anissa, founder of Bombay Pizza and the finalist of last year BBC Apprentice. So how are you finding the event tonight and the sector this year compared to last year?
Yeah, no, the event is always great. We're here in the House of Commons. It's always a lovely evening, and it's always great to get everyone together. And it's a great networking event as well to discuss, issues in the industry. I would say for most people, it's been a tough year because of, rising costs, which happen every year, and then stuff going on across the world as well. But I think events like this are great because they bring us all together.
And as a founder of Bombay Pizza, how do you find that sector, pizza, which has so many options here, right?
Yeah, no, I've had a great year, actually, my past year. So this time last year, I was at the event and we had one location, and it's been 1 year now and we have 11. So I've been rapidly expanding. And I think a big part of it is kind of bringing something new to the table. So with the curry industry, a lot of us have sort of the same sort of family business, or it's been around for like 40, 50 years. And when I started Bombay Pizza, it was something a bit new to the market, whilst putting the curry actually on a pizza. And I think by differentiating a little bit more, I was able to find that gap and quickly expand within it.
That sounds like the best of both worlds. Thank you so much for joining us and enjoy your evening.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Good evening. It's good to see Samantha. She's right, it's looked like part of our industry. Here, a lot of time, I heard the word success. For success is very beautiful saying said by Harry F. Banks. What he said, for success, attitude is equal as important ability. I would like to draw everyone's attentions to the day when we decided to become successful. We had a vision and moved toward it. Many people in life are bright, intelligent, and hardworking, but they do not have the courage to step out of their comfort zone and take a risk to make it or break it. Under this roof, when I look to everyone and individually, I can see you all have courage. You have all taken a risk to come out of their comfort zone and took a chance to follow your vision. In my eye, you all are successful. And to me, you have big and small businesses and have helped to many people in your circle to make them successful. You have invested back in the local community and back home. I have been working at Cobra Beer for the past 33 years. Traveled the UK from one corner to another corner and had an opportunity to work globally. The learning for me, and I say with so much pride to be associated with this industry, is to work with people who came to this country with nothing but determination and ambition to become successful. They work very hard to achieve their goals. You have invested in your children, and today they are highly educated and are working in high positions globally. When I hear the success of these children, it makes me so happy and proud to work with these such successful entrepreneurs. And we have a live example in this room, Anisa Khan, Yawar Khan's daughter, who is running a successful pizza chain. Sanjay Anand, he was telling when he was running, his turnover was 12. When his son joined, he took to 20 million. So many you have examples in this, under this roof. You may have started with a small restaurant or a small business, but you have built empire from these businesses, which is remarkable. And we, as a Cobra Beer, are grateful for the opportunity you have given us. We couldn't be where we are without your support and from the learning through your inspirational success. Before I go, I want to share another very beautiful saying, which is right fit under this roof, everyone. And it is said by Albert Einstein, try not to become a person of success, but a person of value. And this industry and these people have the same. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Oh, this event, obviously, we are a business immigration advisor. Our firm helps lots of sponsors. The Indian hospital industry, lots of employers we sponsor. So this is one of the opportunity to talk to the employer and find their problem, and we help them and we sort it out. And this Parliament actually one of the places where we can raise our issue. Lots of MPs there, and especially the hospital industry is really suffering now. What happened in the hospital industry, for the first time from last year, July, there is no position in the hospital industry for skilled worker. So it used to be that people could bring, employer could bring the skilled staff, but for the first time they could not hire any skilled staffs in the UK. So those sort of things needs to be changed. Even if, say, for the shortage occupation list, there should be included, at least the chef should be included. It's not there. So this is the platform, the opportunity as a sponsor, as a lawyer. I know the pain point, so I can talk and I can share my experience, how the employer is facing.
That's so important. And where do you think the main reason is about the shortage of skilled workers in the sector?
The main reason is actually our young generation. They don't want to go into this profession. Even the restaurateur who came from overseas, our migrant community, diaspora community, they opened up a restaurant, but their new generation are not taking up. So they are going to different profession. So that's why that this skill shortage is always keep hanging on, and that's why people are coming and they're filling up these gaps. But because government stopped now, and it will be very difficult for the people, especially the employer, the hospital industry, could hire the skilled chef.
Our next speaker is a respected legal professional, long-standing supporter of the community. Please welcome WPC founder and managing director, Barrister Lutfur Rahman. Welcome.
Good evening. It's a great honor
in this prestigious Members of Parliament's dining room in front of chefs who will get the award, and in terms of the community members, distinguished guests. Tonight, while we are celebrating giving the award to the chefs, as a lawyer, in this room, I believe that I can say some policy issue which is actually hurting the hospitality industry. Since 22nd of July last year, there is no single position of the hospital industry under skilled worker route. Even if you want to pay £60,000, I know some of my clients here, they want to pay their chef £60,000. Even if you want to pay £60,000, you could not hire a chef. So this is not the right things. Although there are RFE level 6, but not a single position for the first time is not in the eligible occupation code, so you could not hire a chef. These are one of the things. Another funny things, people came here as a chef 3 years ago in a takeaway. Now they want to extend their visa, and suddenly this chef becomes cook. The Home Office said, you cannot extend your visa because you are working in a takeaway. And a takeaway can be run by a cook. So how on earth chicken tikka masala is cooked in a restaurant as well as in a takeaway? But they said you could not, because you came, this is a legitimate expectation. People came all the way, paying all the immigration health surcharge, bringing the family and their children starting in the education, and now suddenly those chef becomes a cook. This is a funny story, and it's happening now, every day, we are seeing. Third, you can see there's unsettlement, obviously rule is coming in. It's supposed to be in place in April, but now it's going to be in October. And what happened? People who came to the UK, getting the letter 5 years route to settlement. Now they are making it 10 years. So changing the goalpost. People came to the UK with paying high immigration health charges, high visa fee, bringing the children and everything, making school. And now suddenly we are telling, okay, you don't get the settle 5 years, you have to go 10 years. So this is not British things. These are unlawful things. So those sort of things actually we need to discuss. And here is the parliamentarian there, obviously Asian Federation, Yorkshire by the Hizbi. So we need to start a campaign in this room, because this is a parliament. And in this room, if you start a campaign, people hear us. And this is the things actually as a lawyer from my experience I have to share. Thank you very much. I congratulate everyone who will getting the award. Thank you.
Camden Town is a buzzing, cosmopolitan city, a town, a district, whatever you want to call. The Camden Market, Camden Lock, brings a lot of crowd from all over the world, the Japanese crowd, the European crowds, from the Far East, from US. Lately, with the war, Ukraine war has affected us, then we had to go through that period. Now, in the Middle East crisis, the Iran crisis has affected us again, saying that initially it has affected us big time. The tourists were slow, business was slow. However, with the slowing down of the war, they're talking and all that has actually calmed down, and we are getting customers now. Everything in regards to pricing, everything has gone off the roof, everything is expensive. But, you know, we're resilient, we're businessmen, we carry on, and we carry on.
Resilience, that's a word and to describe the sector, isn't it? And in Camden then, is it very linked to tourism? Is that what that means?
So, look, Camden is linked to tourism. I work for an airline. I'm actually a flight crew, cabin crew myself. Okay. So half of the world has been stopped flying. We don't go to Middle East now. So the tourist is not coming to central London and then triple into Camden. So I have restaurants in Camden. I've got 3 restaurants: Salam Namaste, Namaste Kitchen, and Namaste Highgate. Today, we've been invited, and I believe we may be recognized for our contribution in the top 100 for one of my restaurants, possibly Namaste Kitchen in Camden. And what can I say? The Prime Minister is from Camden.
Okay, that helps a little bit.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he does, but he's my customer. I know him from many years as our MP, and he visits our restaurant regularly. So that also helps in a way. Camden is residential as well, very trendy city. So if you haven't been, you should come and visit.
Now we are pleased to be joined by a valued partner of the industry. Please welcome Kingfisher Chief Operating Officer Sean Good. Sean, welcome.
Thank you, Samantha. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is both an honour and a pleasure to be speaking to you this evening on behalf of Kingfisher Drinks, an evening that will recognise and celebrate the amazing restaurants that cover the length and breadth of the country. First of all, just a thank you to Bobby Dean, MP, for hosting us this evening, but obviously to Yawar, as Chairman of the Asian Catering Federation, for putting on such a fantastic evening in such a prestigious environment. Thanks also to all members of the Asian Catering Federation team for the invitation and the amazing work that they do to shine a light on the amazing restaurants that we have up and down the country, many of whom will be recognised this evening. Kingfisher Drinks has been a proud partner and supporter of the Asian Catering Federation for many years, and we have a common purpose. Never has it been more important that our hospitality sector pulls together as one shared voice to highlight the value that restaurants, pubs, bars all provide to our local communities. They are essential to resurrect and create thriving high streets, social interaction, employment, and not forgetting the enormous amounts of money that is raised on behalf of charitable causes. Small and medium-sized businesses need support for an entrepreneurial spirit to be encouraged and rewarded for it to thrive. I walk up and down many high streets up and down the country and are super concerned about a potential for a vanilla high street where independent, thriving entrepreneurial businesses such as those in this room are being replaced by venture capital restaurants that just create no dynamism within the sector. It's a real fear that I have. Regrettably, government interventions have only added further pressures to restaurants as a result of business rate relief being withdrawn, employer national insurance increases and threshold reduction, complexity of visa applications, as well as increases in the minimum wage. That's quite a bunch of headwinds, quite frankly. My company is facing cost pressures on a daily basis. We are doing our absolute best to mitigate those cost pressures as best we can and to be efficient. We don't want to pass on price increases. Ultimately, you have to do that to the consumer. That means they come out less, they'll eat less, they'll drink less, and those occasions are moments that we need to continue to create. So we'll continue to do our best there. We support many UK trade associations, such as the importance of the sector to us, and we also lobby government to ensure they understand the revenue contribution, which runs into billions, as has already been said today. We need to remain resilient, continue to innovate and retain a passion for creating amazing customer experiences that bring customers out of home. Tonight we'll celebrate just a few of the fantastic winning restaurants across the country, but I'd also like to congratulate all of those that have been nominated and recognise their contribution. You are all amazing. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and thank you very much.
We're having a lovely time. We always come to the Asian Curry Awards and the Asian Catering Federation Awards, and I think they're doing a great job in terms of these are tough times because people are finding it hard to get staff members. I think there are challenges financially with the cost of living crisis, and there are some grants that the government is giving and looking at giving more. So again, we know even in Camden Town, where we have thousands of businesses, there's new ones open up, some close, another one opens up, and then we've got Anissa who's just recently opened up her pizza company at the market, Bombay Pizza. So again, she's obviously from a fantastic family background, and her dad is the lead president of the Asian Catering Federation and Asian Curry Awards, so she's following in great footsteps.
We've been talking to her, and what advice would you give to these new businesses opening up to the sector and their food?
I mean, I think the most important part is to be realistic in terms of what you can do. So today I went to a restaurant. Normally they'd have 4 members of staff. So what they've done is if business is quiet, have 2 members of staff. So when times are hard, then make sure you reduce the staff members or the hours. And as business grows, you increase, a bit like what Anissa was doing, in her restaurant. So the way she'll open up 1 and then get up to 11 and then, you expand, but don't expand too quick. I think one of the areas that people talk about, again, I employ people, and in terms of London living wage, we've got to be fair to the staff as well. Yeah. So in terms of government, I understand why they're doing it, because cost of living crisis hurts everyone, not just businesses, it hurts the everyday people. So whoever I employ in my organisation, if I don't pay them fairly, they're not going to get a good life. So again, we have to look at both sides in terms of how well businesses are doing, but how well people are doing life as well, because they have children, they have wife, they have family, as well as the businesses, we want them to do it well. So it's that balancing act.
It's my pleasure to welcome a key supporter of the sector from Square Mile Insurance, David Royston. David.
Assalamu alaikum, balarasani, ni hao, any other good evening I can say. I'm not going to follow the speeches that just went because everyone's made the political points or the industry points. I think we all know where we are. We're all suffering. Yawa's done a good job. Ollie Khan's done a good job. They're trying to promote everyone that's going forward for the industry. I think Square Mile, as we are here, Square Mile Insurance is still trying to help you all. We do our bit. We try and bring our premiums down where we can. We fight our corner. We're trying to support the whole industry. As I say, I can't follow Sohail, I can't follow anybody else for the political, or not political, but the industry moments. And Luther, you're part of it as well. But I think we're all here to celebrate the chefs, the industry, the Asian Curry Awards, the Federation, and he's done a very fantastic job. And to host us here this evening is another great event. Thank you, Yawa. And all enjoy yourselves, and congratulations to all the competitors and chefs going on tonight. Thank you.
David, thank you very much. Please now welcome to say a few words Mr. Ollie Khan, MBE, President of the Bangladesh Caterers Association. Welcome.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and assalamu alaikum. Today I stand before you with both pride and concern. Pride in the strength and contribution of our business community and concern about the challenges we're facing. As you know, in the UK, around 38 businesses closing down every single day. More than 500,000 businesses have already moved out of UK. Experts warn that by April 2027, there will be 250,000 businesses will be closed. The numbers are not just statistic, they present livelihood, families, and communities. They reflect the urgent need for the support, unity, and strong leadership. At the same time, global events are adding further pressure. The ongoing conflict involving Iran, Israel, and the United States war, already impacting the global economy. Rising energy prices, disrupted travel, and reduced consumers' confidence are all affecting the hospitality sector. For an industry like ours, which depends on stability, movement, and customer confidence, this impact will be significant. So As you know, the industry is suffering. The industry contributes 4.5 billion to the British economy every year, employ more than 100,000 people. And this impact that war have created, how the industry is going to sustain. Have you got any plan from the government? No, we haven't. So what is the government is doing to safeguard this industry? This is my questions to Member of Parliament in this House. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Orhan, for providing me this opportunity to say a few words. And well done, everyone. Well done and congratulations to the winners.
This sector is a promising sector, no doubt about that. But over the years, we witnessed that this sector was the victim of many unforeseen circumstances. For example, when there was the COVID-19, this entire industry was affected because of the COVID. Now, there is another problem of the Hormuz. When the Hormuz is closed and there is a war going on, the ripple effect of that war is affecting each and every restaurant here in United Kingdom. So Asian Caterers Federation is in a unique position to address those issues. And today, in this historic building where the laws are made, they are addressing all these issues so that at least the government can step in and support them, because government is the only resourceful organization who can help them. During the COVID, it was the government who helped the industry. During the Hormuz crisis, I think it should be the government who should come up and help this industry.
Thank you so much. That's very important for the government, members of parliament that are here tonight to listen. Thank you so much, Mr. Farouk. And we are here with Samantha Simmons, our host for tonight, to celebrate this amazing event. How does it feel this year compared to other years?
Well, we're in this room, which we haven't been in for a very long time in the House of Commons, and it's got so much history, it's so prestigious, it feels truly monumental to be in such a historic landmark building and to be here for a dinner as well. So it feels really special to be here tonight to honour all of the winners.
How is Asian cuisine, in your opinion, evolving in the UK?
I mean, it's changed dramatically in my lifetime. When I was growing up, I grew up in Yorkshire, and curries were a staple part of my diet. My family always took us out to curry restaurants, so I've always grown up with that. But we certainly didn't have Thai, we didn't have sushi, we didn't have all the different Asian cuisines that we now experience today. And I get to introduce my children to. I mean, my kids love sushi, and we're actually going to Thailand this summer, and that's where they're going to experience Thai food for the first time, Chinese food. You know, we have got so much choice these days.
Authentic right there. And how are you finding yourself in this industry, with the industry talents and chefs? How do you find them?
Well, it's wonderful to be part of the Asian Catering Federation's events over the past 8 or 9 years. It's been quite a long time since I started hosting these awards, and I've really seen them evolve. Lots of years there are very familiar faces where we see repeat winners due to their excellence, but there's also lots of new faces as well. And we see people come and bring their children, their families, and that gives me real pleasure and joy, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Supporting our families, creating something for them. So it's lovely to see them develop and evolve, but also there's lots of challenges for the industry, and we talk about that at all these awards. So it's an important opportunity for people in the industry to get together to try and solve the problems that they're facing as well.
Yes, it is indeed very important. We've been talking to some of them, and the challenges are great, that they're facing are huge. But thank you so much for hosting the event and for being here tonight.
Pleasure.
Well, I'm a chairman of the Asian Catering Federation, and I'm organizer for this event today.
How does it feel being in this event with all the people in the sector and hosting it and
Well,
being
it
the
is my
organizer?
great pleasure. This is our annual dinner in a House of Parliament, and we do the award ceremony and get the whole community together and celebrate our industry success and honoring the people who are hardworking, and once a year they're coming and receiving the award. And this award go by the public voting and things like that.
Do you think these spaces are really important to exchange ideas?
This is very important. It's a historical place, the Palace of the Parliament, all motherland, all everything there, because this Parliament is once a time, 100 years ago ruled the half of the world, the British Raj. And these our car industry is there, and we got a lot of issue with our industry level. Then it is an opportunity for us to talk with our, the parliamentarian and supporting the issue. They are lobbying the government, for our issues there. And this is the right place to talk, and then also networking and sharing the idea with other restaurants. And this is the only Asian Catering Federation platform is a get together for the whole Asian community. You can see some Chinese, Bangladeshi, Malaysian, Indian together. All we are commonly the Asian food. That's what I represent, and this is what we promote in the industry.
Which in the UK is so important. So I'm really glad to be here tonight. And seeing as well, hearing you speaking about the challenges. What is the most...
The most industry challenging we are going through at the moment is the immigration issue, which I highlight on my speech there because we get a very skill shortage, and the occupation that the government changed the rule. Very difficult to bring the chef here, and so all industry are suffering. We highlight the issue of the BAT because we're going through almost a recession in a very difficult time. We ask the government to reduce the BAT. The national insurance going up. When is somebody's salary going 20,000 plus? So much national insurance there. Minimum salary going up, food price going up, and we cannot pass the food price to our consumer because their hand is tied as well. So it's a catch-22. So all in the system, we all are suffering. So that's why I urge on my speech on a government and member of parliamentarian to help us to sustain the industry, and we need a government help, especially the policy, BAT, immigration issue, and the tax decision there. So we got a lot of things that I don't know how many of them they're going to listen, but they need to listen. There's an industry over billions of pounds we are contributing to the taxpayer, this to the community, and we're providing hundreds of thousands of jobs, and connected family and connected business. So if you want to look all around, we are talking about maybe 20 billion pound industry there.
Yes, it is.
Indirectly, they were talking about it there, so we buy the food supplier and tie it indirectly there.
It is a big chain that the industry has.
Yeah.
So I congratulate you for hosting this night and organizing the event.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to welcome to the stage a lady who we are all familiar with for her television appearance last year, founder of Bombay Pizza and Apprentice Finalist 2025, Anisa Khan. Anisa, welcome. Hello, how are you? Stand over there. Yeah, you stand here and we can have a chat. Lovely to see you. So a year on from being a finalist at The Apprentice, on The Apprentice, tell us, how is Bombay Pizza going?
Yeah, it's been a really crazy year. So this time last year I was actually at the event as well, and we only had one location at the time, and a year on we now have 11 locations. So it's been a very crazy year. This time last year we had one, and then I started Bombay Pizza by Post, which is essentially nationwide delivery. So anywhere in the whole UK, whether you live in Manchester or Edinburgh, you can try my pizzas, and nationwide chill shipping to bake at home. And then after that, I opened 8 dark kitchens all across South London. And then after that, I opened up in Camden Market, so I had my own store as a 10th location. And then after that, we opened up to franchising. So we opened our 11th location with our franchisee 2 weeks ago.
We've been hearing about the challenges for everybody in the industry, in the catering industry, in the food industry. That is phenomenal growth, and it's something that you said you would do when you were a finalist on The Apprentice. How have you managed to do it?
Yeah, so I would say, in a way, not winning the investment last year has helped me so much now, because I think that really gave a big fire in my belly. So on the show, I said my plan with the initial investment was to open 10 dark kitchens within 5 years, and that's what I said I'd do with the investment. And instead, what I did without the investment is 10 in 1 year. So that was something that really motivated me to keep going and make sure that I hit that number in a way. And I think the way that I've been able to expand so rapidly is because I did it the most cost-effective way. So ideally, when I envisioned Bombay Pizza and what it would look like, I envisioned like big stores and big sign and lots of seating. but in reality that would be something that's very high cost. So instead I decided to do it in a way that was more strategic and more low cost, which allowed us to hit more locations more quickly. And that's how I did the first 8 after my main one. And by doing that, it allowed me to have more audiences, more people talking about Bombay pizza, still maintaining that hype up as well. And once we were ready, then we had our physical location as a temp. And obviously that one was more expensive, but I think a lot of people, they go too big too soon, but the best way is to be cost effective and to get an audience of customers.
That's fantastic. So what's next on the Anisa Khan journey?
A lot. Yeah, so now we've recently opened up to franchising. So as I said, it was only 2 weeks since my first franchisee opened up, and his opening day he sold out. So it was crazy for us as well because we didn't expect him to do so well. And what that has led is we now have a lot more people interested. So I have 6 more franchisees who will open in the next few months as well. So now we're going down that market, but also we're trying to obviously improve what we have and improve our current stores. And yeah, so a lot more pieces coming up.
Well, brilliant. We look forward to your continued success. Thank you, Anisa. Actually, Anisa, if you stay with us on stage, please, because I'd love you to help hand out the awards. Roshanara, if I could welcome you back as well. It's very kind of you to stay on to help us with the heart of today's celebrations. The Top 100 Asian Restaurants 2026 recognises establishments across the UK that have demonstrated exceptional quality, consistency and contribution to the industry. These are businesses that have not only delivered outstanding food, but have built communities, created jobs and upheld the highest standards of hospitality. So please join me in congratulating our first winner for the evening. Our first award goes to someone in Scotland, recognised for its commitment to quality and consistency. It goes to Itihas Dalkeith, Edinburgh.
How does it feel to be recognised as culinary excellence with your restaurant?
Amazing. I mean, we won 2 from Scotland, as you can see. Lost for words. Representing Scotland on a national level just means a lot to us. Thank you to our customers and to Asian Catering Federation for highlighting us.
Okay, our next award is in Manchester, a venue known for its modern approach and strong presence in the city, TYGA Manchester.
What made Taga stand out in Manchester after 5 months of being open?
It's this Unat man, he's our chef, he's the magician we call it. He'll tell the secret.
It's a hard work of the chefs who are working hard behind the limelight, or they're working hard back of the house, and that is the secret of our secret.
Yeah, a round of applause for those chefs, because it is the heart of the kitchen and the restaurants and the business. Thank you so much. Enjoy your night.
Dedication to authentic flavours and customer experience. Our next award goes to Mahabharat in Kingsbridge.
So our restaurant, we are located in South Devon, which is about 5 hours away from here, 250 miles. We're out in the countryside. We're a rural restaurant, a family-run restaurant. We've been operating for over 35 years now. And our secret, I've heard you ask people their secret, our secret is simple. Good food, good people, good staff, and run by a close-knit family.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Now, a long-standing establishment receives our next award, delivering consistency and quality in the North East. It is Lal Keela Tandoori, Cramlington.
I think there's been some real challenges which the hospitality sector have been experiencing, and I think what's been incredible is the way in which they've risen to the moment. And I think we see it whether it's with Lal Keela, the local restaurant which is represented here from my own patch, or whether it's all the other restaurants from across the country, is how much people come together, how they overcome adversity, and how they really represent their local communities.
Customers as well as restaurant owners, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Customers are a key part of it. it. At the end of the day, the success of all those restaurants is very dependent on making sure that there's customers coming through the doors. And I think a real priority of the government over the next year is going to be making sure that there's more money in people's pockets to make sure that they're able to come to restaurants and to buy some of the amazing food.
Yes, and dine out. And how are you feeling tonight with this special award for Lal Kila Tandoori?
I'm incredibly proud and really happy. This award is just about us. It's about whole team at the Lal Kila, and especially our customers who are supported from the beginning. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So thank you to the Lal Kila team and our lovely customers.
Keep going to Lal Kila. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for being here.
Our next
tonight.
award is to an establishment in Newcastle, a restaurant that has built a strong reputation for quality and consistency.
Yeah, I mean, our customers are a big part of everything we're doing, so is our team. And, you know, we feel we've got something very unique. It's food from the capital, it's delicious food, all cooked by, prepared and led by Chef Gaurav. So, yeah, we've got something very special.
A well-loved venue known for its vibrant offering. Congratulations to Delhi 6 South Shields.
Well, it's a lovely ceremony. It's a prestigious building, a historic building, and it's lovely to be awarded and recognised in the top 100 restaurants in such a beautiful place. And it's an honour for us to receive such a fabulous award and recognition. And I just feel, you know, years of hard work, dedication, perseverance, resilience, and just relentlessness from our team, you know, is the reason why we have been recognised. So it's a great moment for Delhi 6 and our team.
Now let's head to Yorkshire and my city of birth, Bradford, a recognised name within the industry, known for its scale and consistency. Congratulations to Akbar's Bradford.
How are you finding tonight, and how important is this award and recognition?
We feel very honoured and privileged to be here and for our work to be recognised.
And are you inviting your customers to Bradford to see?
Definitely. We're inviting our customers around most of up north, so that's where most of our branches are.
Now let's take you to Hertfordshire, where we recognise a venue that has built a strong reputation for delivering high-quality dining experiences within a premium setting. Congratulations to Madders at the Grove, Hertfordshire.
Delighted, absolutely delighted. Delighted for myself, my family, the industry, and more importantly, we've won loads of awards. So I'm very happy for the people who are winning the award for the first time.
Lovely.
It's a great place to come and win your award.
Now, from the heart of London, we recognise a restaurant bringing energy and creativity to the scene. Laksha Mania Fitzrovia, London. Congratulations.
Thank you for everything, and thank you for the support. Thank you.
Now, remaining in London, we recognise a venue that continues to stand out through its unique concept and strong identity. Medsala Kopitiam, London.
What makes the restaurant stand out and be here tonight?
Love.
Love. I love that. Love. Love for food and customers.
Now, moving across to Lancashire, a standout venue delivering consistency and excellence. The Zen Lytham St Anne's.
What made the Zen stand out to receive this amazing award?
I think it's due to the hard work from everyone out in the restaurant, how they're working as a team, and also the passion everyone that put into making sure all the food is basically served amazingly.
Amazing. That is.
Also, we do listen to what the customer wanted as well, and just do the best that we can to serve the community.
Now to the South Coast, a venue recognised for its flavour and consistency. Spice I Am Worthing.
I think for us, it's first of all about consistency. Secondly, I think it's about having the best guests and patrons that we have. They're so supportive, and for us, we pride ourselves on sourcing our ingredients from the best suppliers locally and abroad, and making sure we have the same consistency day in, day out. And I think that's the reason why Spice I Am has achieved this award.
Now we move to Hampshire, where independent restaurants continue to raise standards and deliver consistency, recognised for its fresh approach and quality offering. Miso Asia Petersfield, congratulations.
I want to say a well done to our manager from our Petersfield site and our assistant manager from the Chichester site. Miso Asia is a new brand. It's something for the young, the energetic, the vibrant, sushi, Japanese, Pan-Asian, Thai food. We've got the best chefs from abroad, the best talent that we've been able to bring. And Miso Asia has only been, this is our first year open today. So we're really proud. And our second site was open only 6 months. So we're so proud of the team, so proud. And we know this is only the beginning and there's so much more to come.
Next, we head to Birmingham, continuing to deliver excellence across regions. Congratulations to Akbar's Birmingham. Now we head to Devon, all the way down south. A restaurant known for its strong local following and quality offering. Congratulations to Eastern Eye, Newton Abbot.
Well, we come from Newton Abbot, Eastern Eye restaurant. And we are running for business 35 years, and so we are mainly our regular customer 99% and 90% regular customer, and we do our good food, good service, and local community we lot of supporting, and they are look after for me, and we try to look after others as well.
Now for our next award, we head to Kent, a venue that continues to deliver a reliable and consistent experience. The Bombay Swanley.
In the Bombay, everyone they have a certain discipline that helps them make customers happy, and when customers are happy, they're happy too, which makes everyone happy, you know.
It's important that customers are happy, chefs are happy.
Food is the main thing. Yeah, the food we do, is freshly cooked, and it's so tasty. And it's been 1 year we've opened, and people keep on coming back and back again, and that made us recognised to win top 100 restaurant in UK. Yeah.
Our next award goes to a well-established name known for consistency and excellence. Congratulations to Cinnamon Square, Hildenborough. Heading to Sunderland for the next award, a restaurant that continues to deliver strong standards, Babaji Sunderland.
It's first of all, be in the House of Commons is like something great. It was one of my dream, so it's dream come true. And yeah, we are very, very grateful. The awards always help us and become a top 100 restaurant in the United Kingdom, which is a world to us.
Well done, congratulations.
Now to our next winner, a name well established within the industry with a strong national presence and loyal following. This recognition goes to Kebabish Original Blackburn.
It's absolutely a great privilege to be in this lovely place with all the some really renowned names, and we're absolutely privileged to be achieving this award and getting recognised for the hard work and sheer determination. This award we dedicated to most of my staff, all my staff I should say, for all their hard work. Without them, no, this is not achievable.
Now we head to Wales, where regional restaurants continue to play a vital role in their communities, recognised for its strong presence and consistent delivery. The next award goes to My Indian Ammanford.
To be here in House of Parliament, in House of Commons, it's always great to be here. But having this at the same time is amazing.
It means so much to the sector and the chefs and the businesses.
It does. It pays off all our hard works.
Congratulations. Now, a well-known venue delivering strong standards gets our next award. They are in Camden. It is Namaste Kitchen, Camden.
Namaste Kitchen in Camden provides awesome, delicious Indian cuisine, authentic. And we have some wonderful customers here and friends.
Now, our next award goes to a restaurant in Bromley, and we recognise here a venue bringing a modern approach to the dining experience. It is Ainaga Bromley. Now, our next award goes to a restaurant in the heart of London, where competition is at its highest. Standing out requires both innovation and consistency. Recognised for doing exactly that. It is Casa and Kin Soho.
We are a Filipino restaurant. We try to make the Filipino culture and Filipino taste as much as we can here in London. And it's really, I feel like so proud that lately that Filipino cuisine is being recognized here in London, especially in London. Thank you so much.
Now, though, let's head back to Manchester because this award goes to a venue delivering consistency within a competitive market. It is Sushi Mama Manchester. Is anyone with us from Achari, Bristol? Yes, oh, you are. Thank you. Just all the way at the other end of the room. Now, let's take you to our next award, which goes to a restaurant in Blackheath, where we recognise a restaurant that reflects both craftsmanship and leadership within the industry. This award goes to Panaz by Sujan Katawal MBE Blackheath.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What is your favorite dish in Panas by Sujan Katawal?
That would be the mum's chicken curry, because that's a recipe passed down by his mum, who happens to be my grandma. So it's like a very traditional style Nepalese chicken curry that I seem to enjoy very much.
Congratulations. Now let's take you back to Scotland. Our next award goes to Charcoals Glasgow.
From the name, it is clear that it's a grill restaurant, you know, although we do have a very good selection of curries as well. So,
I love a grill. I love a grill.
We are very popular for the grill. So that's our specialties. You know, we have a very good selection in the grill section, and everybody loves that.
To recognise our next award, which is a special recognition award. This award goes to celebrate national excellence in hospitality and events, recognising an organisation that has made a significant impact beyond the restaurant space, shaping experiences at scale and setting new standards across the industry. With over 15 years of experience in the restaurant and events sector, the founder launched this brand in 2019. Since then, it has grown into one of the most exclusive and internationally recognised events companies, delivering world-class experiences across the globe. This year's Special Recognition Award for National Excellence in Hospitality and Events goes to Leilati Events.
It's a great honour. It's nice to be recognised. It's a privilege, especially in these settings and amongst all these amazing companies. It's just very nice to be.
And the name of your restaurant?
It's actually an events company. It's Leilati Events.
Now, our next Special Recognition Award and our final recognition today shifts focus from business achievements to individual impact. This award honours outstanding contribution and services to charity and community, recognising someone whose dedication and commitment have made a meaningful difference beyond the industry. Through sustained efforts and a clear commitment to giving back, this individual has supported communities, championed important causes, and demonstrated the true spirit of leadership and responsibility. This year's Special Recognition Award goes to Mohammed Sultan.
Congratulations for the recognition. How does it feel?
Well, it feels very humble, and it's because of all the hard work and the charity work which I do, because that's been my thinking to give back to the community as well. So it's been highly appreciated. My hard work has been paid off.
Just a few moments of your time more, ladies and gentlemen. Shh, 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 shh. As we come to the close, I'd like to thank you very much all for being here as part of the Top 100 Asian Restaurants 2026. Congratulations again to all of our worthy award recipients tonight. Today has been a powerful reminder of the talent, resilience and dedication that continues to drive this industry forward. It's been a privilege to recognise such an outstanding group of restaurateurs and teams who continue to set the standard, not just within their own communities, but right across the UK. Congratulations once again to all of today's recipients. Your commitment to quality, innovation, and consistency is what keeps this sector thriving. It's now time to hear From just a few more people, some of the community leaders who work tirelessly behind the scenes to support both the community and the wider industry. Please joining me in welcoming Rafiq Haider, Chairman, BBCCI, to speak to SB Farouk, Director of BBCCI and Asian Curry Awards Judge. Welcome both.
Let me tell you one thing. First of all, I would like to say huge thank you and congratulations to my best friend, Mr. Yaur Khan, because he is the one who is at least trying to bring about a smile in the face of the caterers of Asian origin across the whole country. And he believes to work in synergy with other community organizations such as BCA, BBCA, or British Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We all know that during the COVID-19, this catering industry was so much affected. And we also know that the government at that time came up with furlough scheme and helped out the small businesses to stay alive. They gave the grant, the loan, and all this stuff. But today, I can foresee that there is another crisis coming up because of the war with Iran and the closure of the Hormuz. And I can tell you, and I can at least share with some of you who will, I think, accept the reality that the ripple effect of that closure in the Hormuz will affect each and every business in United Kingdom. And Asian businesses will not be exceptional. So before it is too long, before it is too late, this government should step in and help the businesses to at least support them, to at least support in terms of rate and all the stuff which Mr. Yaur Khan mentioned in his speech. Because if it is too late, then we'll see the closure of the restaurants slowly and gradually. We don't want to see that. So prevention is always better and cheaper than cure. So thank you, and Assalamu alaikum again.
Farouk, thank you very much. Please now welcome Rajesh Suri, Judge at the Asian Curry Awards. Rajesh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a nice evening so far. First of all, my congratulations to all the award winners. It's wonderful to be among friends and the people who has worked so hard within the industry. Thanks to Yaur for giving us another wonderful year of award ceremony. And I just wish and hope that the economic situation in the country gets better and we get it going. So it's been a long time since the restaurant industry has really had some good time. A lot of hard work at this moment in time, but there are very little rewards for people. So let's hope that things change soon. And I wish all my restaurant fellows good luck and hope that the coming time is better for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now please welcome to say a few words Tariq Chowdhury, President of the London Bangla Press Club. Tariq, welcome.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all the best because you're already done, and congratulate all the recipients of the awards tonight. And I request the Member of Parliaments who are here to support the cause of the catering industry, especially the staff shortage and changes of the law, especially at this moment there is no safe position to bring from outside UK. And also we like to request the Member of the Parliaments to raise the issue in Parliament, especially the unsettlement issue, that people whoever came here under the route of 5-year settlement, now you are telling, you change the law, you are telling the immigrant or staff, skilled staff, that they should stay here 10 years to be settled here. Please raise these issues to the parliament so we can praise you next time when you appear here, this type of gathering. Thank you.
Tariq, thank you very much. Now, dinner has been served. We just have a few more words. For the final vote of thanks, please welcome to join me on the stage my favourite Teddy, Teddy Chan, Honorary Chairman, Asian Catering Foundation. And Yawa, please do join us as well.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Are you enjoying your dinner here? But it's not curry, right? I would like to congratulate most of the people who got the award, and they're so happy about it. Tonight evening is one of the special events they do every year in the House of Lords. But this time we're doing it at House of Commons. And I'd like to say something that Yawa did some work, and all other people have work. I did nothing. I'm going to have to speak to you. Hope you enjoy your dinner now. Yes? No curry, but yes. I would like to say to pretty good our friend Samatha, Lady Sheikh, Yawa Khan, who is the guy who runs around. But unfortunately today, our High Commissioner of Malaysia was denied entry to this event. So I just say, sadly, that it happened. But I hope it will come into the November dinner. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hello? Say something, man.
Tonight we've celebrated the top UK Asian Restaurant Awards 2026. I'm Mary Lutramsal, and it's been a pleasure being here with you tonight, talking to the amazing nominees, award winners and special guests. Thank you for joining us.